Assalamu alaikum dear students. In this lecture, I am going to talk about drawing instruments and accessories. Drawing instruments and accessories, which is the second chapter of basic civil engineering drawing. First of all, we read introduction of the chapter. Introduction. A variety of tools are needed to make a drawing. Different tools are used for different types of lines. T-square and set-squares are used to draw straight lines while compass are used to draw curves. If any arc is to be applied with changing radius, then French curve is used. Relevant tools should be used for the desired task. The quality of the work depends on the quality of the tools. Therefore, high quality tools should be used and they should be kept in good condition. Tools should be cleaned before use and after use. Sheets of different size are used to prepare the drawings. According to the British standard, quarter imperial, half imperial, full imperial, double imperial, and anti-grain size sheets are used as required. According to the American standards, drawing sheets from A size to size A are used. The appropriate scale is selected according to the size of the object and the size of the drawing sheet before preparing the drawing. Drawings of very small objects are made in large size, while drawings of large objects is made in small size. Scales are used to make the size of the drawing smaller or larger. Then are two types. The first is the the first type is called plane scale, while the second type is called diagonal scale. Two types of measurement Two units of measurement can be represented on a plane scale such as meter and decimeter uh, and centimeter. Meter and decimeter, centimeter and millimeters, feet and inches, etc. While in the diagonal scale, three units of measurement can be expressed such as a meters, decimeters and centimeters or foot and inches and so on. To make the drawing beautiful and clear, a margin and a title strip or title block are made on the drawing sheet, in which the necessary information related to the drawing is entered. Next up is drawing instruments. Number one is drawing board. This is the most important tool used in drawing. It is made for finest wood. Its surface is smooth. Wrinkles are formed under it so that the weather effects do not affect the board. Drawing boards are available in different sizes. The size should be chosen according to the need. Second is T square. T-square is simply called T in common language. It consists of two parts. The long part is called the blade and the short part is called the head. The two parts are mounted together at a 90-degree angle. Horizontal lines are drawn on the drawing sheet using T-square. For this purpose, the head of the T-square is held and pressed firmly to the left side of the drawing board and moved up and down, and where needed the line is drawn. It should not be lined with vertical lines. Third is set square. Set square are usually made of celluloid. Their edges are oblique. Some edges are also straight with centimeter and millimeter marks engraved on them. A set square angle has on one on one angle of 90 and two angles are 45 degree, while the other has angle of 30, 60 and 90 degree. All such angles can be made with the help of the uh, set square. In addition to being divided into 15, they are also used to draw parallel lines and draw vertical lines. Next is compass. The compass is used to draw circles and arcs. There are basically two types. Number one is friction and joint compass. Second is spring joint compass. The first type of compass is not considered good because it is difficult to set up. This type of compass connects both legs with a pin. If the joint is tight, it is difficult to set it up accurately for specific measurements. On the other hand, if the joint becomes loose, its legs open automatically while applying the arc. The second type of compass is considered better. It is available in different sizes. It has a nut between its leg. This compass can be turned on and off by turning it. It has a steel pin on the tip of one leg and a lead on the other leg. Mm, It can be lengthened by attaching an extension rod to the lead leg. Lead leg. Next is a bow compass. It is a type of spring joint compass. It's small in size, used to draw arc less than 6 centimeter diameter. In diameter, it has a nut between its legs used to open and close the compass. A circular spring is attached to the joint of both legs. It has a steel pin on one leg and a lead on the other leg. The lead portion can be replaced with an ink replacement portion. In this case, the compass is called an ink compass. Next is divider. The tool is similar in shape to a compass but does not use a pencil. He has iron needle under both his legs. It is used to take measurements in a straight line and roundness and to transfer it to another place. This worsens the scale when it comes to measuring. Therefore, do not use the divider directly on the scale. Next is French curve. French curves are made of celluloid. They are they are used to make curves that do not have the same radius and can't be applied in any way. They come in different shapes where there is a need for irregular curve. The 3 points are selected and they are jointed by placing them together. Next is protractor. The protractor is also called D in common language. They are usually made of celluloid and are used to measure and make angles. Half circle protractors are usually used to measure and make angles up to 180 degrees. Circular protractors are also available in the market with mark up to 360-degree angles. A 0 degree letter or edge of the protractor is placed on the letter on which the uh, angle is intended, and the center is marked at the desired angle by moving it to a known point. Next is scale chords. The actual measurements of each body can't be used while making the drawings, but must be made similar or larger. Specific types of scales are used for this purpose. These are called scale cards. These cards are made of cardboard or plastic. The actual measurements in the field are showed. The actual measurements in the field are used to express their desired ratio on paper. Next is pencil. You know, there are many types of pencil available, most of which use graphite lead. Some of these pencils are hard and some are soft. Their hardness and softness are judged by the grade written on them. The softest pencil is 7B and the hardest pencil is 9H. H to H4 pencils are mostly used in engineering drawing, from which different types of lines are drawn. Next is sharpener and sandpad paper. Pencil sharpeners are used for pencil sharpening. Typically, pencil sharpeners cut short pencil lengths. Use a good type of pencil sharpener to cut at least 10 mm long head. Sandpaper pad are then used to further improve its shape. The sandpaper pad is used repeatedly to keep the pencil in good condition. Next is scotch tape. Transparent tape is used to attach the drawing sheet to the drawing board. This is called scotch tape. The tape is applied to the corners of the drawing sheet. Drawing pins are also used for this purpose, but it's used once since the surface of the drawing board. Therefore, it is not preferred. Next is razor and wiper. Rubber is used to remove extra lines. The rubber should not be too hard, otherwise, there is a risk of damage to the paper. Materials made after using rubber uh, and are cleaned with a handkerchief so that the drawing does not get dirty. Next is the ink and blade. Drawings made with pencil are reprinted with ink for lasting work. This work is done on the tracing cloth. Uh, if there is any extra lines with ink, it can't be erased with rubber. In this case, they are removed using a blade. Next topic is drafting machine. A drafting machine is used to make drawings quickly and easily. Uh, Also called a drafting table, its table is adjustable, that is, its slope can be increased or decreased as needed. The scales used with it are L shaped English letter, which are connected by a wire. The wire can be used to move the scale horizontally and vertically. It can also be used to draw lines at other angle. There is also a lamp attached to the table and a special place to keep tools. Due to these facilities, the drawing on the drafting machine can be made quickly and accurately. Next topic is precautions in drawings. Number one, do not start work without cleaning tools. Number two is do not use the square as a hammer. Number third is do not sharpen the pencil on the drawing board or any other tool. Uh, Next is do not stack unnecessary tools on the drawing board. Next is do not use the scales card uh, ins- instead of the scale. Next is do not use the bottom of the T is a draw line. Next is do not use the divider to drill holes or remove pins. Next is do not fold the uh, drawing sheet under any circumstances. Second last is do not use the compass loose. Last is do not leave any deep mark on the surface of the drawing board. Next topic is fixing the sheet on the drawing board. When installing the drawing sheet on the board, place it on top of the board and near the left edge. Align the upper edge of the drawing sheet and with the T blade. Uh, Apply pieces of tape to the edge of the sheet while pressing the drawing sheet firmly. Now place the T near the bottom edge and of the sheet and tape on the lower edge as well. Next is boundary line and title block or title strip. After attaching the drawing sheet to the board, it is marginalized. Uh, if half a drawing sheet is to be used after cutting the drawing sheet in half, leave a distance of 2 centimeter on its left edge and 1 centimeter on all other sides and margin with HB pencil. More is l- left the left on the left so that is can be well placed is placed in the file. Chapter and thank you so much.